Skipping. Urgent message.
Eisenstein, Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me, and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing, and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me, because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing, because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, let me leave your ass alone. I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is, because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation, because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way needing anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
What up, though? It's your boy Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is. And you're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O. and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to themanmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to themanmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve, the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here. It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset, ayy. Wanna welcome you to the man mindset, yeah. Won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset, yeah. Let's go.
Alright, shit. What's up? Yo. Got a good show for y'all guys today. What's up? How you doing? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Guys, got a great show for you guys out there. Let's go ahead and do what we always do before we do it, because nobody else does it the way we do it. Gentlemen, this show is the beautiful thing about this show and the shows that we conduct and the ones we push out are 100% original. It is our information, nobody else's information. But before we do that, we want to say shout out to everybody. Go ahead and like, subscribe, push this joint. We appreciate all the likes and everything. Thank you very much, people out there that actually want to learn some game. And we're going to talk about that today. We say to all you guys out here that if you actually want to learn game. Now, again, a lot of guys do not want to learn game. We'll talk about that today. Everybody out here just is really just surfacing around trying to find quick answers to very deep and difficult problems and stuff like that. It's funny. I can't tell you guys, do y'all understand in the last few days, I've turned away over 50 people. Y'all understand this? I turn them away. Every time they get coached, they lie to me and say they want to be students of the game. They always say, Steven, I want to be students. I want to be a student of the game. I've been listening to you for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you name it. And I'm like, okay, well, let me ask you a question. Do you have your puzzle pieces? And the first thing I'm going to say is, absolutely, what is that? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? I thought it was a metaphor. And let me tell all you guys out here, if you don't have your puzzle pieces, because I tell them, I say this on every show, to go to Walmart, Target, HEB, wherever the fuck you got to go, get your 100-piece puzzle set. Get a 100-piece puzzle set, drive home. We are the only YouTubers on the internet that tells you to dump those pieces on the table, throw the box away, and put it together to begin the process of you beginning to become a student of the game. The beginning process. And we do this every show. And you know what some of these guys not the nerve to say? Well, Steve, you never told me that. It's never on the show. You lying motherfuckers, it is. You lying motherfuckers, it is. And it is crazy how a lot of these guys say they want to learn game and they understand it. But guys, I'm going to show y'all something. If y'all want to know what I'm rolling off of, I just want to show you how authentic we are today. You see this right here? This comes from a piece of paper that I wrote up. The game that we're showing, I'm showing you off the top of my head. We're showing you the game right here off a piece of paper. That's how deep the game is. But I wanted to show y'all that we go off the top of our head. Oh, wait, there was two pieces of paper. Wait, there's two because I was right. So there's this and then there's that. Y'all see the piece of paper, man? I'm showing y'all where the game is going to come from today because I wrote it down, my thought of what we're going to use as far as game. Guys, if y'all want to call in, the number is 563-999-3056, 563-999-3056. You got a question, put a Q in there. We got you covered. People do not understand that everybody cannot be a student of the game. Everybody cannot be a man. And we're going to talk on that today. And we're going to break it down. Y'all got questions, please let me know. We got you covered. To be a student of the game comes in layers and levels that most people who try to become students will automatically fail. And I want to use this piece of paper. And guys, I'm going to show y'all. Guys, draw two circles. Just draw that. You see off the piece of paper? Draw two circles. I ask y'all guys, just draw two circles. Like I always tell you, draw one circle, then draw a bigger circle. Draw two circles right here. And I will show you and I will explain to you why learning game is the longest journey that you will ever take as an individual if you are worthy of the information. You must be one of one. You must be one of one to be open enough for the information. And let me show y'all. And what I want y'all to do is I want for every circle, put an X here on the outside circle. Put an X on the inside circle. Just put these X's on there, okay? Because I want you guys to see the diagram that I wrote up in my head to help y'all guys understand why most of you guys will never, ever be students. And this is exactly why people will never win. This is why. I'm going to explain to you why you are what you are. 9 months, 19 days into the year, y'all have never changed, and you don't know why. And it all falls down to here. It's going to be part of my 21 convention speech right here. It's all of this right here. It's all of this right here that you see right here. Because people assume what game is, and it doesn't work that way. They have no idea what it is. But why are real motherfuckers like Lucario, Miles, K-Zag in 1950, Taekwondo, why are we the enemy to the average guy that actually wants to be a student of something? Because the average guy out there is not teachable. Guys, Y'all gotta, I don't think y'all understand that game is part of a secret society of information. Game, hey, all the shit you hear from outside of you or out your door, you think that's game? That's why y'all are failing, because you are looking at things outside of yourself and following people that push you to look outside of yourself versus look inside of yourself. Most of you guys will always look to easy outside things, but that's not where the problem comes in at. Gentlemen, you have this thing called an ego. You have this thing called, they call it self-importance. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. You have things in your mind that are stopping you from getting information because you guys who don't have game actually think you know what game is. I don't know any of you guys, nor do I care to get to know you. That's not my job. My job is to teach you. I don't want to get to know you, and I don't need to know you. Because all you guys have this struggle that you have been going through all your life and still going through it right now. And the only thing that's changing is that you're getting older. And because you're struggling with these two things, you look to these YouTubers to try to tell you how to think like them. Remember, 2 of 1, 3 of 1, 4 of 1. Because in order to be worthy of knowledge, one must have a balance. One cannot look for self-respect when he has no self-worth. Listen to what I'm saying. The first thing, you cannot get this because there's no self-worth inside of you, because there's no self-respect inside of you, because most of you guys worship fucking women and hate those that tell you an uncomfortable truth about yourself. Things that y'all don't want to hear. Nobody wants to hear this, but I'm letting you guys know. And you'll know why you're not getting it. I'm showing you right now. There's no self-respect in you because you are not worthy of being self-respected, which means you're not worthy of the information because you have no self-worth. You don't even fucking believe in yourself. That's number one reason. Second reason why, let's just say that's layer number one. Let's get to the second layer, because there's several layers that y'all guys will never get this. Now, guys, if y'all look at the piece of paper, y'all will say the first X on that circle are things you don't even know. But when a person has no self-worth and no self-respect, he will always be open to be told what to know. And that is going to be more damaging, because what he is told what to know doesn't come from an I am. It comes from a victim mentality. And that's why most of you won't make it, because what you don't know is that everybody you're following on YouTube that's sitting around complaining about women is the reason why you're not worthy of the information, because you don't know, because you have never done the one thing to allow yourself to be able to soak in the information. Because most of you guys don't know the second level is being humble, being patient, When your mentor fucking offends you. When he looks at you and honestly calls you out and says you ain't shit. When he looks at you and says you're a weak motherfucker. And if you can't handle that kind of truth, then this ain't for you. The game will never be for you. Because you can't handle the honest truth. Because remember, we look for things to feel safe versus feeling uncomfortable. And when we start to feel uncomfortable, that's where your truth comes in at. And that's why a lot of you guys run away from things. All the time. The weakness, how y'all have. And some of you guys are torn between standing on who you are, but you can't stand on who you are because you don't know who you are. Thus, you can't have a backbone that can guide you and be your compass. Without self-worth, you will never have confidence. I'm telling you, you'll never get it. As long as you have no self-worth, like a woman having self-esteem issues, you'll never get this because you'll never get self-respect and confidence. But here's the problem. A person that has low self-worth, you can tell you have no self-worth by how you see your fucking self. And amazing how you see yourself through the eyes of a fucking woman. But this is what's always promoted to y'all guys and all this other stuff. And what's also important that's training you guys from outside is that you guys are always encouraged to hold this badge of honor to be admired by other men and worry about what other men think about you and try to please other men. And you don't even realize you understand what yourself is. To be that student, you're not here to be admired by men because you shouldn't be giving a fuck about the next man because the next man's life is not your life. His journey is not your journey. Your journey and his journey is not your journey. But when one wants to be a student, he has to accept, this is the hardest thing, hardest part, is to accept the truth that he doesn't know what he doesn't fucking know. Because see, we and my clients, Lakari and all, we all deal with the same guys who actually think they know shit. So when you challenge them on something, they're always trying to defend a weak ass position because they actually think they know shit and they don't know anything. They know nothing. Because they choose not to be honest with themselves. And realizing and knowing that they are stuck in limitations of who they are, their abilities of what they do. And all they do is mask all their flaws, run away from their flaws, and think by blaming women for every fucking thing that goes wrong in your life, you think you actually gonna be a fucking man. And the game will always be defined by who you are behind closed doors. And not who you are in front of other fucking men and other fucking women. But people don't understand this because a lot of guys are just not honest with themselves, and that's easy for them to blame everything and everybody and accuse everybody of what's going on and all this bullshit based off of their own actions. When you learn game, you will understand, gentlemen, that the enemy that has you into the 9th month of the year and the 9th day of the year carries this lie and this fucking false perception, this false reality of every woman out there should treat you the way you think you should be treated. And when they don't treat you that way, you're the one that's always fucking disappointed. Your low self-worth makes you vulnerable to the things that you're trying so hard to avoid, like being taken for granted, not being taken seriously, and having hurt feelings. Because you are not willing to soak up the information and humble yourself to know it is. You don't know what you're knowing, but you want to do what you want to do it your way. That's the crazy thing. And this is why y'all lose, because your mind thinks that you actually can do it your way. And this is why you're a fucking loser, because your way is why you're a fucking loser. But yet you want to do everything your way. You know my clients I've had so many since Sunday. And every one of them that I talk to has told me the same thing, gentlemen, when I ask, have you worked on your costume for Halloween? No. Why? Well, because fill in the blank of excuses. Fill in the blank of excuses. Also for my, let me see if I can find it. Also for my my guys, my Halloween guys, I want to show y'all something real quick. All my guys doing the Sex-a-Ween. I got one more thing to show y'all guys real quick. I forgot to show y'all. It kind of passed my mind up. I forgot to show y'all this. So let me see if I can find it real quick. All my my Sex-a-Ween guys, give me a second. Sex-a-Ween guys, I've got to show you this. I got something I want to show y'all. It's pretty cool. Something that y'all might want to look at getting right here. If y'all get the opportunity, Sex-a-Ween guys, maybe y'all need to put that in your bedroom. A fog bubble machine, something like that. That shoots lights, bubbles, and fog, and you can go ahead and make the proper adjustments. It's something to think about, but I'll continue. Got a question? Put a Q in here. We got you covered. Got you covered. People do not understand what game is. Because your self-importance means what is important to you, not information. And that's why you are not a student of it, because you think you already know. You think you already know the answers to the clues, and yet you're the same person, can't get a woman, still shit scared of women, blaming women, no self-esteem, no self-importance, and low self-worth. But you demand to be respected when you can't even fucking respect yourself, because you want to be like everybody else. But then lies a $1 million question that's funny. You see successful men all around you. And have you ever wondered why some individuals are successful and you motherfuckers are the same thing that you were last year and the year before and the year before and the year before? The only difference is you just go on YouTube to find somebody else different. Because the reason is because these motherfuckers will do whatever it takes to become successful, where you guys are doing everything it takes to be exactly where the fuck you are. Because you are taught that money acquired is success. And sometimes y'all listen to the internet and y'all will hear working out is success. All y'all do is just getting all this bullshit information to define bullshit, because that ain't fucking success. Because the man that is successful realizes his success only lasts a day because he is always learning. Because a student of the game, and why I can say that is because I am one, because I was the one that did this at 9 years old. Let me answer Mike's question. If the game is about us, why would we try to figure it out our way? Okay. Well, Mike, if a loser asked himself a loser fucking question, or excuse me, if a loser asked himself a winning question, he is only going to give himself a losing answer, because, Mike, you only seep to the level of your weak-ass knowledge. Okay, Mike, if that's the case, why the fuck aren't you successful right now? Because all you're doing is giving, because a man with low self-worth, low self-esteem, no standard, no laws, no rules, no codes, ask himself, you can't, hey, look, yeah, Mike, have you, I guess they say insanity, doing the same thing over again, looking for a different result. But see, with your result of what you're doing is why your mind is fucking you over, because you're looking for outer things to define you versus learning something that you don't know. Y'all don't understand, this game ain't for everybody. Because you're even saying it in your fucking weak-ass sentence. Men don't fucking fail. Men don't fail. You bitch-ass motherfuckers fail. Talking about the game is about you. Why would we try to figure it out your way? That's why you're here, Mike. And that's why when this is over with and during, you're never going to change. You're going to be the same sucker every year. And I say that with love. You're going to be the same weak-ass motherfucker trying to figure out something you know nothing about because you're trying to figure it out yourself. That is just like me saying, well, fuck. Again, let me show you how silly this is. I want to be a surgeon. So, Mike, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy an operation game. And if I can pull the fucking pieces out of the fucking board game without his nose buzzing, then guess what, Mike? I'm a bona fide surgeon. You see how weak and silly that shit is and why this shit ain't for you? You'll never be a student of the game. The majority, y'all guys understand, men are extinct. 0.0001% of you will make it. Everybody else will fall by the wayside. One must be a student of the game to understand that you don't know shit. Remember, you don't know what you don't know. So how can you figure you out when you don't even fucking know yourself? You don't even know yourself, Mike. But Mike, it's okay because you're not the only one. It was a great question, sir. But you're never going to learn yourself. So what you're going to do is keep the process over again. And the same time around this year in 2023, you're going to still be the same motherfucking individual that is not, and you're always going to look for things outside of yourself to become 2 of 1, 4 of 1, 6 of 1. Do y'all not understand? You are becoming somebody else's thought of what you should be a man. And the ones that really teaches you how to be 1 of 1. That's why y'all always are messing up. Because you're following someone that tells you how to be 2 of 1, 3 of 1. Not one thought, one mind, one way. No, his thoughts, his way, and everybody else connected to him. Y'all don't even get that shit. Get 30 minutes. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Gentlemen, in order to be this weird thing, it's weird to really get this stuff. Thanos says it the best. There's something that you have got to have. There's one module, one thing that you have to have in order to allow the doors to open up where you can become a student, and that is this shit called will. Will. And this is why y'all won't learn, because y'all have no will power. Because you guys don't have the willingness to learn anything. You don't want to learn because you think you know it all, and you know nothing. That's why the doors will never up. See, I keep telling y'all, the game ain't on Front Street. It will never. If you think game is on YouTube, then you're a fucking fool. You better off saying I can put a fucking cape on my back and jump in the air and fly, because some YouTuber told me. Game is not or never will be on the front end, because information, just like secret societies and information, are always held internally, closed off from the world. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Hey, thank you, big dog. Thank you, big dog. Stop, dog. You know what? Let me find you. I'm gonna give you a wrench, because I like what the fuck you just said. Hey, brother, you nailed it. So I'm gonna try to get you a wrench, but you nailed it, brother. You nailed it. Because people don't understand willpower. They don't understand that you have to have a will to do two things. And again, based off the two things I gave you already, because you choose not to accept that you know nothing. As soon as you think you know something, you then say, I don't need you, mentor, because I know it all. And you know nothing. I came in at 9 years old telling my mentor I knew I didn't know shit. I could get women, I could get girls back at 9 years old. That was easy for me. But I didn't know shit. But you know what? I never challenged my fucking mentor or the information that was given to me. I never questioned my mentor. I never looked at his life. I didn't do that, because I, at 9 years old, that you don't have, and this is why I say it, because I had a willingness to learn. And in order to have a willingness to learn, I was able to sacrifice. And I was willing to sacrifice to any extent. If that means not playing video games, not playing football, basketball, whatever. I had a willingness to be an absolute student. Because if I didn't have that willingness to learn, I couldn't get through the doors. I had to give up me, because in order to learn me, I had to give me up. And that means the me I thought I was, because if I didn't give myself up, I would be the reason why I wouldn't learn information. Because my self-important me would say, why the fuck do I need to listen to that? Why this? Why that? Why do I have to do this? Let me add my fucking thoughts to what you're saying, and let me do it my way and do it this way and that way. I had to give up me to be willing to learn the game. I had to give me up, because I know if I didn't give myself up and give myself to the game, to worship the game. If you want to know anything I fucking worship, I worship the motherfucking game. I worship the motherfucking Game. That's my God, my emperor. I worship game because game is the only way to tap into shit in me that I didn't even fucking realize I had. But I had to have a willingness to be a student of the game, a willingness to learn, and a willingness to let my motherfucking self go. I had to let myself go. Because if I don't let myself go, I would be the cause of not getting the information. Because at that point, my self-importance would start asking questions and questioning my mentor and saying, well, he told me to do this, but you know what? I think I need to do it this way. And look at this. This is why, Alex, this ain't for you. Y'all see when you tell them the fucking simple shit, this is what they say. Do you see this shit, Alex? This ain't for you, man. Do you see that? The first thing you learn, you dumb fuck, is letting yourself go. I just said that, you dumbass. Jesus Christ, the fuck is wrong with these guys? I had to submit myself. I had to let myself go, because if I would have kept me around, I wouldn't be a student of the game. As my mentor has said, fuck you, get the fuck on. Hey, listen, if you think you know it all and you want to do it your way, then by all means go. And you know what, guys? I still do that today. Though as long as y'all want to do it your way because you have not let yourself go, then I can't help you. I tell you guys to get 100-piece puzzles, and y'all give me 1,000-piece puzzles, 200-piece puzzles, 800-piece puzzles. And then you wonder why I tell you this ain't for you. Well, what do you mean it's not for me? I really want to learn. No, you don't, motherfucker. You want to know why? Because you're not willing to let yourself go. When you're told to do something, you do what the fuck you're told to do. Any secret society in this world is not going to bend their fucking knee, their rules and laws, for your weak fucking ass to come in and change up the rules. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Y'all got the game all fucked up. The game, which is so beautiful about the game, is the game shows you what the fuck you are to yourself. Because either you got it or you don't. There ain't no middle ground. And no, it ain't like that, Z. So fuck you. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying fuck you. Because you don't have to. Listen, wait. Who says you got to fucking follow orders? You see, sir, guys like you will never get game because you take this shit as a joke. And see, when you are part of game, it's not about following orders, soldier. Because when you become a student of the game, you're waiting to be told what to do to be able to refine that information for yourself. Fuck you talking about? There's got to be a willingness to let yourself go. Dog, what? Oh my God, I don't understand. I don't understand why you would ask that fucking question. You ain't built for it. Do y'all understand that this ain't built? If you can listen, if you guys out here, the beautiful thing about game, do what you think you, hey, listen, the game does not put a gun to your head and say, you got to do it. The game says, are you willing to do it? And if you ain't willing to do it, you ain't built for the game because you think you know it all. And you motherfuckers don't know shit about the game. Nothing. Zero. Because you don't have a willingness to let yourself fucking go. And that is the I do you go. One cannot get to his I am until he lets his I do go. 614, let me bring you in, sir or ma'am. 614, how are you doing? How can I help you, sir? What's up?
What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
I'm good, sir. How can I help you? What's your questions, brother?
Not nothing. I just wanted to comment and let you know that everything that you're doing, I've been taking to heart. It's like, you know what I'm saying, I grew up with a father figure. I was adopted and everything, but still a strong black man. My mom's, you know what I'm saying, I seen the value of a family, the value of hard work, and I'm just glad that you keep preaching on for the same things for you, my brother.
No, well, thank you. It's not about me, but I appreciate what you're saying. One thing, listen, I appreciate everything you're saying, but here I don't need the compliment. I want you to be that man for yourself. But I appreciate the kind words. But because here's the thing, 614, if I would have taken that information, then I would be a cult leader. Do you see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Right.
I don't mean it in like
no.
I
understand.
Like as far as I'm glad that.
Right. I understand what you're saying. No, I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is the problem is that this is the beauty of the game. I appreciate my mentor, but I don't say nothing because he would punch me in my fucking chest. And he would tell me the same thing I tell you. Fuck me. Yeah, fuck me. Fuck. Don't worry about my fucking ass. Don't worry about what I am. Because what I am to me is only I can be to me because I'm one of one. But I appreciate what you're saying. I don't want you to feel that what I'm saying is being disrespectful. I do appreciate that, but I need, and here's the thing. See, to be one of one, you can have an appreciation, but you know where the appreciation comes in at 614?
Talk to me.
The appreciation comes in at the man that just follows the instructions. That's the thank you to the mentor. Yes, it's just doing what you're asked to do or told to do. And if you don't understand, ask questions. But the problem is when you have not let yourself go, you look at the motherfucker giving you the information, then you start judging that motherfucker. And there lies a problem to most people.
Yeah,
so yeah, but your thank
that's a big problem.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you good, boss. I think we talking like at the same thing. But yeah, it wasn't really like, I mean, I do respect you as a man, but it's more about like the message you go out and it's so much, there's not much of a message on being a man and everything. I'm judging the message. The message
cool.
Doesn't really matter because the message is solid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the message is silent. Okay, the message is silent. I mean, the message is there for the individual that is on the level to hear it. You see what I'm saying? This is
right.
See, people don't understand. See, there are two different ways. Excuse me, not hear it, but listen to it. Okay, listen. Okay. You can hear a message or you can listen to a message. Two totally different things. And people don't understand that. All right, do you watch The Karate Kid on Netflix?
I started. I didn't really get into it.
I want you to watch, I think, season 5, episode 9 or 10. It's one of the last episodes of Karate Kid. So one of the ex-students went into the dojo, right? And started talking to all the kids, say, hey, I failed you guys. Y'all should follow me. Let me save y'all, right? And the sensei just sat there and let him run his fucking mouth. But when the sensei opened his mouth, they snapped fucking back and started listening to sensei. And he said exactly things. See, they hear you talking, but they listen to me. You see what I'm saying? See, the thing is that when you are actually and letting yourself go, you listen because you retain information. But if you don't let yourself go or don't have that willingness to let yourself go, you will hear information. Caller, every guy I talked to since Sunday, you know what they told me, sir? I asked them, did they do the Halloween game? Because I give them the costume game to begin the process. You know, they say no. I said, that's my whole point. This is why this ain't for you. Because I'm giving you information that if you actually listen to versus hear, you are going to elevate yourself. But see, here's the thing. Your sensei is not going to push elevation and pat you on the back. See, when you are letting
that's what you're supposed to be doing anyway.
Right. So when you don't let yourself go, what do you look for? You look for validation. And if you ain't getting the validation, you getting your own fucking feelings. But when you let yourself go, you don't look to do something that you do for yourself. A man that validates himself never looks for validation. You see what I'm saying, 614?
Exactly.
Never look for validation.
Yes,
because I don't define myself by what? Another motherfucker. But see, there lies the problem, because those that don't let themselves go will always look to validation from another man or another woman, right?
Right.
Just like they looking for validation from mommy. All right, bro.
That's definitely the first step, is realizing that you ain't doing nothing for nobody except for yourself. But I know you got your whole shoulder around and everything.
Okay.
I just tapped in with y'all. Be tapping in a lot. I appreciate
Thank you. I respect you, young man. Thank you. Very great call. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Gentlemen, the second thing is, there's more to this. I want to let y'all soak y'all up. See, it's not just willing to learn, it's not willing to let yourself go. It's not just willing to learn. It's not just realizing that I don't know shit. Y'all ready for this one? This is the most difficult thing ever, and that is being willing or have the willpower to accept this thing called change. You are stuck in your prisons, and your reality is your weak ass perception. But how willing are you not only to let yourself go, realize that I don't know shit, realize that, you know what, I have to have a willingness to learn, but also I have to have a willingness to change my beliefs in my current state right now, change my thoughts in my current state right now, to not put in or pursue shit that makes life feel easy to me. This is hard, guys. This is why men are very, very rare. This is why men are very rare. Listen to what I'm saying. And this is OSS, whatever the fuck your lying name is. Fucking lying ass motherfucker. Guys, do you understand that you can tell a bitch by the bitch shit comes out of their mouth? How many negatives in this statement? The motherfucker said men, so he's thinking about other dudes. And you are not waking up, motherfucker. You're going deeper into this fake, false dream, you dumbass. Waking up to what hell that you fucking created, dumbass. Worried about other men, bitching about it. Y'all see, I keep telling y'all, man, this is why they fucking lose. You can't be structured when you're thinking about other men and automatically assume. See, your hell is your lack of self-worth. Do y'all see why he's a fucking loser? Look at it. What? I keep telling y'all, a lot of guys, and this is the weirdest thing, I'm telling y'all, you can always tell a bitch because bitches follow and discuss other men. Talk about other men like y'all in love with other fucking men. Like you want to kiss a man. You want to be with a man. Look at the shit you're regurgitating out your sorry, weak-ass mouth. But I'm just trying to show y'all guys, this is what I'm saying. No, you're fucking up. Because you ain't got no game. Because if you had game, you'd be worrying about your fucking self and not the next man, brother. How do you understand? Talk about what I'm saying for the ones that don't know game. You don't know game, motherfucker. Because if you didn't know game, you wouldn't be saying the shit you saying. Let me continue. Yeah, this ain't the right place for him. Yeah, this ain't the right place for you. Yes, so we're gonna time you out. Next time you say something, we're gonna kick you out. So shut your fucking ass out and take your goofy ass somewhere else, dumb motherfucker. This is why motherfuckers lose. Y'all see that shit? And y'all don't even realize it. Because y'all ain't got that thing inside of you. Game and your mentor can do something for you and you alone, not your butt buddy, not the next guy that you want to hang out with and cuddle with and all this silly shit. But the thing that will happen when you let yourself go, you're willing to learn. You're willing to give up and be a student of the game. You will start to adapt this weird fucking thing called a student mindset. First level of the game, you will become a student of the game. Because as a student, gentlemen, what I learned was once I let go of myself, I then became open to the knowledge. Once I became open to the knowledge, then I was welcomed into a community that would only give knowledge away to those that are worthy of the knowledge. Everybody's not worthy of the knowledge by the weak ass shit that comes out of your fucking mouth. And that's why knowledge is never placed at your feet. But watch this, guys. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Do you understand that y'all are getting knowledge? But the knowledge that you're getting is how to keep those chains on you. Because not all knowledge is worthy information. Complaining about women, that knowledge is not going to help you. Blaming women, knowledge is not going to help you. But people don't see it and people don't understand it because they have not. And I put this in the book. I put this in the book. You have to be worthy of knowledge. You got to be worthy of knowledge. Y'all guys, y'all motherfuckers think that secret societies are just going to hand information over to a bunch of dumbasses. You must be worthy to be part of something greater, to be able to obtain the knowledge to actually grow yourself. Because as you get to learn this knowledge and you start to grow as a man, what happens is, as a man, you begin to focus on this weird thing. It's a weird thing. And that weird thing is called effort. You begin to focus on the effort and not the fucking outcome. See that? That's how y'all guys know where you are. See, guys, I'm just telling you where you are right now, so you know where you are. I don't need to. See, this is the beautiful thing about game. Game shines a fucking light on what you actually fucking are to yourself, no matter how much you lie to yourself. Because the average weak-ass motherfucker is not focused on the effort. He's focused on the outcome. He's always looking at the result to fucking define who he is. Always the outcome. You have to understand. Anything that happens for you is just extra. Let me explain what I'm talking about. You see a woman, you put your bid in with the woman, she says, I got a boyfriend, and walks away. You see a woman, you put your bid in with the woman, she doesn't even say anything to you. Do you understand that's a fucking victory when you are a student of the game? That's the victory. It's not the outcome. The victory is saying, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do and just do it. But for a lot of you guys out here, you can't do it because a lot of you guys are focused on the outcome. And as I told you before, I don't give a fuck if I put my bid in with 20 fucking women and 20 of them say no. I win. But one cannot see that. And guess what? If I talk to 20 women and 21 and give me we exchange information, shit don't fucking mean anything to me. That's just the extra shit. That's just crumbs. That's not anything important to me. Because a fucking woman gives you a little bit of attention? Fuck no. Because remember, I told you, most of you guys are validating yourself based off of a fucking woman. And that's why y'all lose. I'm saying to you guys out there, I win when I get turned down. I win when she walks away. I win when she doesn't pay attention to me. I win. I don't even see that shit. I win when it happens for me. You want to know why? Because at the end of the day, whatever happens after I do what I say I'm going to do is none of my fucking business. But see, that's when one is actually a student of the game. And that's why most of y'all will never be students, because everything that you do is for the result. You're always looking for the end result to define you. And that's why you'll never be a student. But the game itself will show you what the fuck you are. It will always shine that light on you to show you that you are either worthy of the information or you're not worthy of the information. And if you are actually worthy of the information, you will then actually truly become a student of the game. Truly become one. It's so beautiful when you actually become one, because you begin to see the world in a whole new set of eyes. And the funny thing is, it's your eyes. Nobody else's eyes but your eyes. Because you're no longer looking at what the person does, because what they do is their fucking business to do. They are allowed to do whatever it is, and we have a hard time to accept that when we don't let our weak ass selves go. We have a harder time to accept that because we want people to do what we think they should be doing. When you are being driven by shit outside yourself, you set all these fucking expectations that you can't even set for your own fucking self, but you have for the woman. And then when she doesn't do it, or you can't manage her properly, you want to get mad at the woman. It's amazing. But this is why everybody will never amount to being a student. You guys actually think what y'all see on YouTube is actually game, and that is fucking crazy. Playlist 03. No, playlist, this ain't for you. That's not the, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's not, no. See, you're not, do y'all see what I'm saying? I don't know if this is he's doing it being condescending. I don't know if he's actually asking, but no, this is not. This is, see, you don't understand what game shine the light on you is that you're trying to solve something and you want a one-word answer to solve many layers of your fuck ups, your problems, and all the bad things about you. So I would tell you, no, that's not it. See that, guys? See, y'all guys, a lot of y'all guys think that it's all about just buying shit. No, you can't buy yourself into the game. You got to be a student of the game, brother. Because you're looking for a correct way. Do you understand that's an intent? See, look at what I'm trying to show you. Let me educate you, young man. The reason why it's not for you, you asked a great question, but it's not for you, is because you're looking for what you think correct is. You, in your mind, because you have not done these things, correct to you is what you see right here, and that's the problem. That's the problem. You have not let yourself go yet to be actually a student of the game. My back is itching right there. Ouch. You have not let yourself go. Because correct to you is just let me grab something and automatically I'm going to be that. And it doesn't work that way, man. I appreciate what you're saying, but no, you're looking at it the wrong way. You're looking at it the way that a lot of you guys do that fail. Because correct to you is why you are fucking up, because you want simple, smooth, and going with the flow. Lines open if y'all got a question. I'm continuing breaking down game, what game is and all this other stuff. See, Big Dog, what I was saying to you in this, if it makes any sense, is that what you said isn't a bad question. It's a bad thought coming from a bad question. How does one display that he has humbled himself to the teacher to show that he's ready to be a student of the game? By actually, you will know that when you get coached. When we talk, you don't understand. We got to talk. I can't just look at your fucking your thumbnail, your name, or what you say, and I may say, "Wow, hey, this is a guy that's good for the game." It doesn't work that way. We have to literally. I gotta sit and talk to your fucking ass and see who the fuck you are, where you came from, and what the fuck you think. It's layers of shit. It's just not how do we do that. You say when letting go and becoming a student of the game, can one get lost in letting go? What the fuck do you mean? How can you get? Here's the problem, Big Dog. You're never gonna let yourself go. Because I'm gonna tell you why you're not gonna let yourself go. Because you're too busy worrying about letting yourself go. I keep telling y'all, what y'all say shows y'all this ain't for you. I mean, I keep you around, you stay around, but you ain't worthy of the information. Because you're still, do you understand when you're in an I do world, you're going to ask I do fucking questions, and that's why you ain't worthy, because you are worried about getting lost in, Jesus Christ. Do y'all see that? I'm just showing y'all should see why people will lose. Because you're worried about the thought of letting go, then instead of just letting go. Doesn't work that way. He asks, how different is the ego from your true self? Well, it's a very great question. I'm going to give you an example. Very great question. Your ego and who you are right now forces you to grab your binoculars and just watch this show every week or however you watch it, and that's it. Which means you'll never learn your true self, because in order to find your true self, you've got to be a student of the game. You can't just, it just doesn't happen the way you guys want it to happen. I wish it would work that way, but it doesn't happen or work that way. What's happening right now is your ego is just got you bird watching. You just watch. You don't do shit. You don't make any moves to grow or to find your true self. How do you find your true self from just sitting and watching a YouTube show? And if you do that, that's why you're losing. But I'm just giving you an example. I'm just giving you an example. Mike says, how does a man trust and believe himself in a situation he's never been before? Okay, that's a good question, Mike. Mike, it's so simple, it's going to sound complicated, Mike. You're not a fucking man. Strike one. I don't know why you keep saying that. But instead, I'm going to show you where the problem is. Problem is that, Mike, you're still talking in a collective. You still are not saying, how do I? See that? You're saying, how does a man? Do you see how you talk shows if you're worthy? What comes out of your fucking mouth? You're asking, how does a man? You should be asking, how the fuck do I? But the only way that you can learn to trust and believe yourself, you got to follow a motherfucker that's telling you how to believe and trust in yourself instead of bitching about the outside world. Guys, this shit is so easy. The best way to find the perfect mentor is the one that talks about the internal. Anybody that talks about external shit, you better run from them motherfuckers, because those are cults. Anybody that blames and talks about shit, changing up names and words and shit, all that shit, you better run from that shit, because there are a few people out here that actually talk about your internal. Your internal. 504, hold on. I didn't see you in 504, sir. How can I help you with your question, sir?
Yo, hello?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
I just want to say that fuck you and your fucking game.
Thank you. Well, you know what? Wait. Before you go, wait. I don't understand something. And hold on, I'm gonna bring you back in 504. Hold on, I want y'all to hear this. Don't go. Hold on, 504. I want y'all to understand this. I want you guys, and I'll bring them back in. I want you guys to see this. Please listen. I'm gonna open them up. No, it's okay. Don't get mad, guys. Don't get mad at me. I'm back up. Guys, I'm gonna open them back up. Here's your homework assignment. Listen to the bitch in him. I'm opening him up. Listen to his voice. Guys, just listen to his voice. I'm opening him back up. Listen to him. Listen to his voice. No, it's not sad. It's okay. Guys, y'all got to see why. All right, let me break him back in. But I want to ask him a question. 504, here's my question I want to ask you. And I just want you to ask this question, sir. Please ask this question. If you're saying fuck me and fuck what I'm saying, can you explain to me why you waste your time when you can be doing something positive for yourself? Why call in and waste your time, 504? Why call into the show that you're watching now that I don't know you? I'll be never calling you, but you're calling me. So can you tell me why you are wasting your time, 504, real quick, sir? Why are you wasting your time, sir? I'll open you up. Why are you wasting your time?
Really, I just got nothing else to do right now.
Okay, stop right there.
Just
Wait. Hold on. Okay. You see that right there? All right, listen. 504. No matter what you think about me, I want to let you know why I appreciate you. And 504, I'm not joking. I'm going to tell you why I appreciate you. Hold on. I'm not joking. Because I want you fuckers to see what you are. Y'all got to understand this is you. So I'm going to let him back on, but I want you guys to hear you are just like him. He has nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Nothing positive for himself. But I'm open to let you finish because I got to do the show. So can you finish cussing me out real quick, 504, so I can continue the show?
My time because it's like night. So, yeah.
Okay. So you're good to go now? Are you done cussing me out? Tell me how sorry I am.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Ed.
Thank you. Okay, well, there you go. See that? Has nothing better to do, dog. Dangerous. He could be a great, but no, dangerous. He chooses not to be a great young man. That's what I keep trying to tell you. When I asked him why, because he has nothing else to do, so his life has no meaning. So what? Okay, guys, when your life has no meaning and you hear this information, you just do what you do. Now, 302, I'm going to keep you on for 5 minutes because what I like to do is show y'all guys how long they're going to wait, how much control I have over them. So 302, you wait, and we'll open you up in a little bit. They have no desire. But y'all must understand this is the beauty in that caller that y'all don't get, is that I promise you one day he's going to get a woman and he ain't going to know what to do. And you guys will be able to fuck his girl for free. He's going to spend all that money on that bitch. And y'all going to be able to fuck for free. Y'all must understand that the world does not want you to win. They don't want you to win. And when you take time, energy, and effort, which is crazy, it's amazing how a lot of guys just feel the way they feel about themselves. But y'all hear his voice. I mean, James, get back to his voice. Thank you. You can hear a young man that doesn't have any structure in the home. You can hear a young man that still lives at home. You hear a young man that actually is frustrated with the world out there and he's just mad at success. And for him, he's using me to feel good about himself. Isn't that amazing? Another man using another man to feel good about himself because he feels good to say what he's saying. But I don't understand, guys. It doesn't. You can't argue with him. Guys, you just agree. Gentlemen, this is why I keep trying to tell you. Never argue or fight with a weak motherfucker. Let them just say what they have to say. Agree with it. Because once you agree with them, they have nothing else to say because they're just going to keep saying the same things over, regurgitating the same thing over. Well, yeah, right, Daniel. But there's no debate because he's already lost, because that's why the slander comes in, because you have to understand a lot of these young boys are raised by women. And a lot of these young boys have feminine qualities. Yeah, just like Amy and Eminem, you just agree. You don't fight with them, you just agree. What is arguing with somebody lesser than me? How that's going to help you guys? But I want you guys to see that you're just like him, unfortunately, because y'all waste time. He said he has nothing better to do, and that's crazy. He has nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. But that's the beauty. And for those that have game, oh man, we love motherfuckers like this. We love that shit. So let me bring in 302. 302, you've been waiting for long now. What's going on, sir?
Good evening, Steve. Thank you for having me. I got a few questions for you here that I've written down. First one, do you categorize whoever you deal with, guy or woman, doesn't matter, but do you categorize them?
When you say categorize them, what do you mean? Do you mean categorize them on the level of game or the level of where they're starting? What do you mean?
Let's say, for example, you gotta, let's say, just go with women in this sense. Women who you work with and women who you don't work with, or women who, you don't categorize them as friends, but you develop a professional relationship, if that's even possible. Like,
well, I don't have women friends. I have women associates. So when I see a woman, when I was at work, I see a woman, I just speak to her, but I'm not trying to pick her up. I position myself to take her friends, but not her. But no, I don't categorize because I'm too busy categorizing me when it comes to that. But did that answer your first question, sir?
Gotcha.
Okay, what's your next question?
That did.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so follow up on that one is, I know you mentioned before not to mess with women who work the same job as you.
Yes.
What about a woman who works in the same industry, may work with you on an event, or may not work with you on some projects or events you worked on, but you work at the same event as them? Does that make sense?
They're not working with you if you're at the same event, but if you fuck with somebody at the same event and you're harassing them, then that harassment is going to swing its back to your company. Because let's say E3, because let's go to E3, Electronic Expo, right? So E3 is the building, okay? But inside of E3, you had Sony, Microsoft, and other companies, okay? Inside the building.
Yep.
So if I'm an Xbox guy and I harass a PlayStation woman, that woman can go to the event of the E3 Expo and and cause a suit on for sexual harassment when she's there to do her job, but she's being sexually harassed by another event, not an attendee. See, it's one thing if you if you go to the E3 as an attendee, and you talk to a woman in PlayStation area, that's not sexual harassment. But if you are somebody that represents the company and you're trying to push your product and sell your product, and then you go over to another side and try to fuck with that woman who's trying to do her fucking job, and then you're all on her ass and harassing her, she can go to E3 and say, this guy's fucking sexually harassing me. I'm just here to do my work. You know what? I'm going to sue you guys because you guys allow people to just harass women. But now, see, she can't do that if you're attending. See, if you're attending the event, she can't go to E3 and complain on you. But if you are a speaker or you have a part of a company, and you represent the company. So your job is to sell the company. Your job isn't to go over there and fuck with somebody else. Does that make any sense?
Perfectly.
Yeah, so it depends on where you're at, because I mean, just because she's in the same building with you, that's a very slippery slope, because I saw a YouTube today and the guy was right. Women don't like doing business with a lot of y'all men because y'all guys can't separate business and work from a woman flirting from business and work. Just because that woman is smiling and having a cordial conversation to you, she's trying to sell you shit. That's why I always say this. Okay, think about this. When you walk into a clothing store, you want to know why the women are up in front and center? Because the women are going to talk to you in such a way, they're going to make you feel like they're really flirting with you. So you're going to listen to them and buy all the clothes they want you to do. So what I'm saying is because I'm wondering why is there a reason why you asked that question though?
Yes, because like you said, it's kind of a slippery slope. And I've had times before where I've worked same events as someone that looks attractive, but I'm questioning myself, like, is it safe or no? Or is she still off limits?
The only safe of an event is after the, usually what they would do is they would give y'all a party or something. You know, where all the groups come in and have a party. I've been to one of those before. So let me explain. Okay. So when I was because I'm a gamer, so I used to cover E3. I used to go I used to stay in Beverly Hills, and I would drive into Los Angeles and do E3. So what happened was the company would have after parties, okay, where a lot of the event people will go to the after party of the company. It is at that point you can start talking to them because it's an after party. It's like a club event, DJ, drinks, and appetizers. But when somebody is doing their motherfucking job, they're not there. They're doing their job to market and sell themselves to whoever is open enough to follow them. They're not there to flirt. They're there to work. And here's my problem, caller.
Right.
Why are you going to a place and not focused on your job? Why are you focused on the women?
Yeah, that's a great question, man.
But no, I know the answer
curious,
because it shows your weakness, my brother. I love it. Shows your weakness. You should be focused on your job to do your fucking work and get that done.
Right.
I've done it several times where I would have a job and I would do my job and get shit done. Now, I'll give you one example. I used to work. There was this place called The Gap. I don't know if it's still around. Have you ever heard of The Gap? It's like a clothing store. Have you heard about The Gap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a job for The Gap because I was hustling. Okay. So I had to put the mannequins together and put the clothes on the mannequins. Okay. So I went in that motherfucker. Right. I didn't talk to anybody. I was cordial with people, but I wasn't friendly. I just put the shit together. But the way I talk to people, kind of like the women do, when I'm talking to somebody, the way we talk and the depth of how we talk to each other is so different. Is that it's not that I'm flirting, but they see that I have a personality. You see what I'm saying? It's weird. It's just like, okay, if you're talking to a woman and she starts talking to you and she's all bubbly and all other stuff, you might mistake that as flirting. You see what I'm saying? Well,
absolutely. I used to be in the same role with you.
So they would mistake because I could make them smile and giggle, they would take that as flirting. I wasn't trying to flirt. But I was like, in my early 20s. All right. So the manager that was 29, because I would always take the bus, because I was always saving gas money. So the manager realized, because see, what I would do was when I took my lunch break, I would know that some of the employees were at the food court. So I would go to the food court and I'll be pulling bitches all the time and all in the mall and around the food court where all the animals congregate, right? And I go back to my work. So the people seeing me do all that, talk to all those women, they started spreading my virus around that motherfucker is a player type shit. He real quiet, not quiet, but I just do my job. My job was to set them fucking mannequins up and put clothes on them, and that's it. But the manager of the store that was older, she was an older woman, she found out that I take the bus to go home, and I wasn't ashamed of that shit. I took the bus, and she offered me a ride. I'm outside of work. She offered me a ride, and after we got done with that ride, we fucked because she wasn't there to ride. Well, she was there to ride me, but not give me a ride. But what I'm saying is that that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't when you're at work, you're at work. You be pleasant and cordial with people. You should be focused on your job. And your loss is you're focused on the fucking women at the job. So that means if you're focused on women, you're not 100% into the shit you got to do. Because you should be worrying about these women. You should be doing your fucking job And if they shall happen to run into you after work is over with, you can go ahead and put your bid in. But you that's why you're failing, man, because your job should come first. But wait, do you have any? I know you had some other questions, didn't you?
I did. I got a follow-up question.
Yeah, sure.
Pick your brain.
Yeah.
So let's rewind it back a little bit to where, you said you pull bitches when you were on your lunch break and the food court and all that.
Yes.
Obviously there's a lot of people who work at the mall at different places and all that. When you pull bitches, like you pull bitches who had nothing to do with working at the mall, right?
No, they just were standing in line or eating in the food court. They weren't at their job. They were in the cafeteria. But even if they were working, again with the bid, I'd recognize that and slide in my number and I'd tell I ain't trying to hold you up. I know your manager's probably watching you right now. Get back at me. And that's it.
Got it. Cool, man. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you're asking this. What's going on when you ask this question, though?
Well, again, what I'm trying to understand, just like, is the clarification of who I should be talking to, and who is off limits, and who should I be talking to? You know what I mean? Like,
do you understand
who should
why?
I categorize?
Do you understand why you failed? Do you understand why you failed?
I'm paying attention to the wrong things.
Why are you focused on these fucking I do's? I don't. Why do y'all guys, y'all surface dwellers focus on the I do? Why? Why are you so focused on shit outside of yourself? Why? This is why y'all lose, and this is why y'all not students. No, you're not focused on you. You have just okay. Do you understand why you lose? Not only because you don't focus on yourself, but who is living before you even stop your job? Who's living rent free in your fucking head right now?
The women.
Because you're making everything about these fucking women. So you've already lost before you even stepped out your damn door. You've already lost. Because your focus is, your weak ass thinking is focusing on women. And you're trying to categorize women, and you don't even categorize your fucking self, young man.
Steve, that's love, man. I appreciate that.
I'm just keeping it 100 with you, man. That's why y'all lose. Y'all too busy worried about pussy. All you think about is pussy. Your whole lifeline is a piece of pussy. So you automatically fail because you walk out your door trying to categorize women. So you making everything about these fucking women versus stake on your fucking square, work on you, and if they so happen to be in your area, you do what you got to do. But again, game ain't for everybody, man.
Yes, sir.
All
yes,
right.
Sir. Thank you for the call. See you. Appreciate
all right. Well,
you.
Hey, great question, brother. All right, we'll throw you back in. Thank you. Great, wonderful question, sir. Thank you, 302. Very great questions. Very great questions. So this is what I'm saying to y'all guys, man. You can't be one of one. You can never be one of one when you're something of something else. Focusing on everything but you. Coming out the gate, making everything about a piece of pussy. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me why somebody would do that. Why does someone hate himself so much where they would do something like that? Why do that to yourself? Why do that to yourself? But as I said before, this is why the doors, gentlemen, if game was so easy, don't y'all think everybody would have it? Don't y'all think everybody would have it? No, it's not. It is only built for a select few. Okay? It's only built for a select few. And if you're not a student of this, this is not going to help. It's not going to work for you, man. It's not going to work for you. Because so many of y'all guys out here are not connecting the dots. Because all you guys do day in and day out is telling yourself a loser fucking story. And the problem with you guys telling yourselves stories is that you in your mind are looking for this weird fucking thing like women called what? A happily ever after. When the man is working on himself and the story of himself, the reason why he wins is because there's no narrative in this shit. There is no happy ending. Because his story, unlike your story, is that your story is based and built on whatever the woman fucking does. But a man's story is learning one letter of one word, of one sentence, of one paragraph, of one page, of one chapter, of many chapters in one book. That's the depth of game. And that's why there is never going to be a narrative, because why should I look for a happy ending when I'm the fucking ending? I'm the happy ending. I am all things. So why do I need to look for the happy ending like a fucking woman does? And guys, listen to me. A lot of guys out here, let me check the lines. A lot of guys out here look for happy endings. Thank you, Russ. I appreciate that. Thank you, Russ. A lot of guys out here are always looking for happy ending. And their happy ending is her spreading her legs open. That's their happy ending. But I'm trying to tell you that a woman doesn't define me. She can't be in my book. You know, one of my boys, I won't tell you his name. If I can find the let me see if I can find. I don't know if I can find that shit. I don't know if I can find that shit. They advance. Let me know. Hold on. All right. Post that shit to him. When I'm saying to you guys out here, thank you, Liberty. What I'm saying to y'all guys out here is that he said, no, fuck that, Steve. My happy ending as a bitch was a girlfriend. Well, no, I understand that, but that was before. That's not your happy ending. Oh, wait. Let me see. I want to show y'all what somebody said so I can show y'all. Somebody asked a question. Fuck. Can I find that shit? Shit. I'll look that shit up. Somebody asked me a question. One of my dogs asked me a question on Facebook. And after I gave him this fire ass answer, he was like, damn, son. Let me see if I can find the answer, a question. Hold on, let me see if I can find that shit. If I find it, I'll tell you. Hold on, so let me see if I can find that shit. Because he asked one of my boys. I won't give his name out because he was on Facebook, asked me a question, and I answered his question. And he loved the answer. He said that was some dope ass shit I said. He said that shit was dope as fuck. I was like, yeah, I know. Because that's who the fuck I am. trying to see. Oh, wait. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna read you the question that was asked. All right, my boy. My dog, my boy Ed Lattimore, my boy. I don't know if y'all know Ed Lattimore. He's a great man. I love Ed. Ed asked me a question. Ed said, Steve Williams, do you wait? Let me, dude. I'm gonna grab this shit to show y'all because I don't want y'all to think I'm making this shit up. So, but I want to show y'all the depth of game, dog. Shit, y'all don't understand game. Let me show y'all some shit. This is from my dog, Ed Lattimore. That's my boy. Ed is my boy because I love that guy. That's my dog, man. Ed is a bad motherfucker. Ed is a great boxer. Ed is a bad motherfucker. Ed is bad. Ed, if y'all know Ed Lattimore, he's a great man. Great man. Ed is a great man. But let me go ahead and post real quick what he said. Give me a second. Let me grab that shit. Post that shit up. Show y'all what the fuck we was talking about. Grab that. Delete that shit right there. All right, let me show. We was on Facebook and he asked me this question, and I'll go over it and show you. But this is like real motherfuckers. How real motherfuckers talk to real motherfuckers, dog. It's real. It's some real recognized real type shit right here. I want to give y'all an example of the story, and not the chapters. So my dog Ed. Okay, here is the conversation. Okay. Ed and I were having a conversation. Ed was talking about marriage and all that other stuff. And I was telling him marriage ain't bad, but marriage is not bad for a fucking man, okay? I said, Ed, glad my 22 years of marriage is different. I said that to him. So then he said, do you make the marriage or does the marriage make you? Or put it all less a poetic way, do you love your wife because you're married or did you get married because you love your wife, right? Fuck no. And I said, brother, no. I'm married because I love me, fam, my name, and I'm sharing it with someone who's worthy of it. I don't fall like these suckers do. I fall in respect. And that's what my motherfucking talk was saying. That's why I look up to you. That's a real talk, answer the truth. See, that's game right there. See that shit? Y'all guys think I make shit. It ain't never going to be about her. Never. Y'all see that shit? I just want to show you. Never. Thank you, C-Dog. Never gonna be about no. Nah, I keep telling you, we only into that fall in love shit. That's how game rocks. Shout out to my boy at Lattimore. Yeah, we was in the chat talking about that shit. I was like, yeah, man. I gave him his flowers too. I respect that shit. But that's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all must be worthy enough to yourself to show and see if the woman is worthy of you. All that marriage for love shit, don't you fucking get married for no goddamn love. Now let the women fall in love. Fuck that. Let them fall in love. They gonna fall in love with you. They ain't got no choice to fall in love with you when you're lovable. When you're a lovable motherfucker, they fall in love with you. That's what they do. Yeah, I mean. But I wanted to give y'all an example. That's a prime example of game right there. Oh, wait, let me check the lines. I forgot to check the lines. Shit, let me see if the lines are open. Oh, I'm sorry, 216. I apologize for the wait. Shit, I was talking game. What's up, 216? How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Yeah, how you doing, Steve?
I'm fine, sir. How can I help you?
I'm good. So I was setting up a date, and this woman didn't respond to me until like 4 days later. And when then she responded back, she was asking me about my IG name, but I didn't say anything back because I viewed it as disrespect.
Why? Wait, stop. Wait, sir. Stop. Do you see where your self-importance has fucked you up? Why do you think a woman should drop everything she's fucking doing to answer you? Why?
I just thought that it was respectful to respond back. I understand.
But no, wait, listen. No, you ain't listen to me. Wait, listen. I'm show you why you fucked up. You set an expectation on that woman as if you're the most important thing to that woman, and that's how because you're not in the part of the game. Because she didn't answer you when you expected her to answer you, you saw it as disrespect. But who the fuck are you to decide what a woman says or not, sir? Who are you?
Nobody.
Well, that's it. Well, of course you're right. And I ain't nobody. But I don't give a fuck when they reply because that's none of my business when they reply. But let me show you where you went wrong. So then when she did reply, you didn't do shit about it because you was in your fucking feelings. Right?
Right. I mean, that's not how I thought about it.
Nah, ain't how you thought. I'm just telling you what it is. I know you in this could be world.
Right.
Because you expected her to answer you on your time. So do you know what you did for 4 days that really fucked you up? You had her rent free in your mind. You had her rent free in your mind. You fucking made it even worse. Because then you were in your fucking feelings. You see him, you put it out there, you move the fuck on. You don't sit and wait, you move on. Brother, I have given my information to women that don't call me for days, weeks, and sometimes months. But you want to know why we fuck? Because I don't give a fuck when she hits me up. It's what the fuck I do when she reaches out at me, dog. That's what the most important thing is what I do when she does hit me up.
See, I see another reason why I failed.
Why?
Because I have the bid, but at the last part of the bid that it gives her a chance to get back at me, I didn't follow that.
Well, of course, because you're not a student of the game. Because you hear information and you ain't there to learn information. If I set you up perfectly, this is what I'm saying. You have not let yourself go. You want to do shit your way, and you're expecting man results when you ain't a fucking man. So why do you think it's going to work when you want to do it your way? You know what it is? It's like this. You see there's a cake, that you love to have. And that cake and that chef is like a 5-star chef of making that cake. You go to that chef and that fucker tells you eggs, milk, and sugar. And your dumb ass says, well, why don't I add pepper? Fuck what he's saying. I want to do it my way. And that's why you lose, because you want to hear information, but it goes to show why you lose, because everything you've been doing and everything you said you were doing shows why you have a loser mentality and you ain't trying to be a student because you want to do shit your way. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
And nobody's mad at you, but you got to understand, why waste your time doing it your way when your way doesn't work? How it is the most baffling thing that you guys don't realize that your way is why you're fucking up right now, because a weak perception gives you a weak reality. But yet you still want to do it your way. And then you expect my results by doing it your weak ass way. And then you want to get mad at the woman. Why? What has she done for you to be in your fucking feelings?
Nothing.
Well, guess who lost?
I did.
There you go. So what I would tell you to do is either let her go or set up the date or whatever. You ain't following instructions. That's why, okay, you understand she's running you right now? She's dictating how you move, and you don't even see that shit. You set up the date, she talking about fucking Instagram, and yet you're letting her get away with that shit. Because you're not correcting the behavior. But you ain't built for this shit, dog. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
All right, man. Any other questions before I let you go?
No, that was the only one. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, 15 more minutes to the show. Let me ask this question. Dayman. All right, Dayman. What causes women to fall in love with a man that she once loved? Dayman. Here's a lot of problems, man. Here's a lot of problems. Dayman, the bitch ain't never loved you, dog. She only liked you. The only reason she liked you was because women like average motherfuckers. You are an average motherfucker. Everything you did was average. You were never a man in her fucking eyes. Because you should never want a woman to fucking love you, be attracted to you, or like you as a man, because that shit is beneath you. Why the fuck? Why do I want to get your benefits when I can have her worship and be a habit? Why would I want to take her likes like you guys, those crumbs? But it shows the weakness that you have because, again, you're focused on the woman. I keep trying to show y'all, everything y'all say and do shows what level of game y'all have, man. And I'm not being mean to you. I'm just saying that what causes her to fall out of love? What causes a squirrel to grab a nut? What causes a bird to fly from one tree to the next? What causes a turtle to walk over there versus that way? I mean, you never ask yourself those fucking questions. You don't give a fuck. But yet, what is so special about a fucking woman that you've got to ask this question, sir? This is why y'all guys lose, because all y'all do is worry about the woman, but they do not want average. They can find average anywhere they want. Just like a woman can find a knockoff purse on any corner, probably in New York or DC, anywhere she wants, she can find a knockoff of that shit. But you know what a good shit is? Where only a few women can get hold of that shit. So I don't understand. Y'all guys are really the cause and effect of what you are. Because you're worried about why she falls out of love. Why the fuck do you care? They love me, and guess what? So? Because you know what? They love me enough to leave, and I'm fine with that. But they lust after me enough to come their asses back. Guys, I keep telling y'all better get out of that love shit. Women fall in and out of love every day. They fall in and out of love every day, gentlemen. Every day. Every day they fall in and out of love. They love a shirt today. They love a dress tomorrow. But why do y'all care? I don't understand that. 657, sir. I can say, sir, out of respect. Can I help you, sir? Okay, well, try us back then. Yeah, try to open you up. Okay. Y'all guys out here are too busy trying to force what you want the woman to do for you, and that's not how game works. She's not gonna love basic. I keep trying to tell you, women don't love basic ass people, man. They don't. They have a strong like for you individuals. Hold on, 657. Hello. I asked you, didn't answer last time. Can you hear me? 657. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. What's your question, sir? How can I help you?
My question is, how is one ready to start being a student of the game?
What do you mean? How does one be ready to start being a student of the game? What are you talking about?
Like, you like the your circumstances of getting women,
How
but
long?
you want to
How long have
your,
you? How long have you been listening to me for?
Not so long.
Okay, brother.
I'll say about a good 3 weeks. I heard about your
Okay.
website.
Have you
I'm
listened?
interested.
Okay. Have you listened to today's show?
I'm just tapping in. I just got off of work.
Okay. Well, then go back. You listen. You've been here for you've been listening to me for what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, not so long.
No, 3 weeks is fine. So do you have your puzzle pieces?
I'm interested in that. Like, I heard you say like your puzzle pieces, but I don't know what you mean in that.
Okay, how old are you?
I mean, I'm very young.
How fucking old are you,
I'm
motherfucker?
19.
Shit, then can't you answer a question? Then let me
I'm
explain.
19.
Well, then, goddamn it, why can't you say that? I didn't ask how young you were. I asked how old you are. So do you understand why you're not a student? You can't be a student over here?
Why is that?
Because your behavior show you don't want to learn. You said you want to be a student, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you want to be a student, then you see why you can't be one, right? Do you not see it, sir?
I mean.
No, not I mean. Do you not know it? Yes or no?
I'm here. Well, I guess no.
Okay, but do you know why it's a no?
Nah, I'm willing to hear you out though.
Well, it's not really about hear me out. It's the fact that you choose not to be. You don't want to be a student, though. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be. Does that make any sense to you?
Nah, low key.
Okay, so you don't understand why. Okay, you said you want to be a student of the game, right? You say you want to be a student. You want to learn, right?
Yeah.
Right? Am I correct? That was what you said, right?
Of course. Correct.
Right? Yes or no? I'm asking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you understand why you don't want to be a student of the game? You said you wanted to be, but that was you saying it, but you don't want to be. And I know you're probably scratching your head wondering why I'm saying this. Is that what you're probably trying to figure out right now? Hello?
Yeah.
Why do you think you're not a student? Why do you think you're not a student of the game? Why do you think? Why do you think you're lying? Why do I know you're lying to me? You said you want to be a student. I know you're lying, but you don't know why you're lying.
I don't know.
All right.
To
Okay.
be real, I don't know.
Okay. Well, okay. You say you've been listening to me for 3 weeks. Am I correct, sir?
Correct.
Okay. So if you've been listening to me for 3 weeks, what have I told you to do on every show you've seen for 3 weeks?
What I've gotten from attending your shows was to build your game, basically.
No.
I've been trying to build my game.
You ain't got no fucking game. You can't build no game.
And
You ain't got no motherfucking game.
example,
Motherfucker, please shut up. You ain't got no game.
like
So stop lying to
your
yourself.
blacksmith.
Stop lying to yourself. You ain't got no fucking game because you ain't a student of the fucking game. Why don't you tell me in the room that's listening right now, why don't you have your puzzle pieces? What's your excuse?
I mean, if that's the reason why, then I'm gonna just go get some right now.
No, don't. Doesn't work that way, brother. Because you're doing it for the wrong reasons. So I'm asking.
I'm eager and I'm ready to learn.
Sir. No, you're not here to learn. I'm asking you a simple question. If you were told to get your fucking puzzle pieces, why don't you have them? It's not a bad answer. I'm just asking you the truth. Why don't you have them? That's all I'm asking you. Why don't you have them? Hello?
Well, I don't have them.
Why?
Well,
Okay,
I don't find it
listen.
justifiable enough
Right,
to
you don't
happen.
find it justified. Right,
What
thank you.
solution
So
do I have
stop.
to go to
Right,
other people?
then thank you. Exactly. This is why this isn't for you. See, guys, I gotta tell. This is how my life is all day long with people like this. This is not right for you because you don't see the justification in getting your puzzle pieces, so you feel that you don't need to get them, which is your God-given right. But this ain't for you. You need to find somebody else to help you. I can't help you. I'm not being honest with you. I'm not being a joke. I can't help you. You're not teachable.
I mean, I heard about the
It's not about. It's not. You were told to get your puzzle pieces. You just said you find no reason to go get them. So that tells me you ain't worthy of the information because you can't listen to instructions. If you can't follow instructions,
well, Steve, if I knew why to go get the puzzle pieces, then
and you don't need to know why. Wait. Are you trying to get the level where I'm at, or am I trying to go down to where the fuck you are? What is it? Are you trying to get to my level, or am I trying to get to your level? You tell me.
Shit, I'm trying to upgrade.
Answer my fucking question. Are you trying to get to my fucking level, or am I trying to get to your level? I'm only going to ask you one more time. I'm going to hang up on your fucking ass. Wait a second. Why are you here? You know I got my game, motherfucker, so you trying to get on my level. That's why you've been listening to me, because you ain't got no game. Does that not fucking make sense, kid? So I need you to explain to me, why do I have to come down to your muddy-ass weak level and explain myself to your fucking ass? Explain that to me. Why do I have to explain myself to you?
Because obviously I'm trying to learn.
You ain't trying to learn because you can't follow fucking directions. What part of you can't follow directions don't you understand? For 3 weeks, you were told to do something. For 3 weeks, you were told to do something. Guess what? You didn't do it. So guess what that means? This is not the right place for you. You need to find somebody else. I can't help you. And I'm being honest with you. I'm not being a dick. I can't help you. You got to find somebody else. You're better off. Don't waste your time here. And I'm being honest with you. Don't waste your time here. I can't help you. Okay?
All right.
Yeah, so good luck. Go find somebody else. But good luck to you, man. Peace. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, man, I do this all the time. The game ain't for everybody. Do y'all see what he said? I don't feel like what you told me. You didn't tell me why. There's no justification to it. Y'all see what do y'all
90 seconds.
Do you guys out here see what the fuck I'm talking about? These motherfuckers want to do what they want to do, and then they don't want to follow instruction. If you can't follow instruction, then you're not worthy of the information. I mean, do y'all see this? Guys, I'm showing
60 seconds.
This is what I go through on a daily basis to guys. And I kick a lot of guys out. Listen, I would rather be honest with you guys so y'all can find someone. I can't help you. I cannot teach someone that chooses not to follow instruction because, like I told you, there's a difference from hearing information and listening to information. And he's just not worthy of the information. He's just not worthy of the information. I think we're in the car and I'm going to do something about that. I'm trying to push the car and do something about that shit we talk about. Talk about information. Y'all understand game is not
10 seconds.
That's what we'll probably do. Game is not for everybody. Y'all understand game ain't for everybody, man. Everybody is not built to be a man. Y'all, it is crazy to me that y'all think y'all could be a man. game ain't for everybody. Because if you're not worthy to get through that door, you got to be worthy. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Any last question we got from the guys out there? Gentlemen in the chat room, any question I got? We're about to wrap this up, guys.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Just doing 2 hours and stuff like that. But I'll tell anybody, if you don't have your puzzle pieces, don't waste your time here. This is not for you. It doesn't make any sense how people say they want to be students of the game, but their behaviors are like fucking going the other way. It doesn't make any sense. James, 323 on the screen is the 323 people that like the show on 7/12. That was the date. I always give them shots out because they liked the show and they broke the record. So that was a record. So that's why they got the love and shit. That's the record. So they hold the record. So that's why on there. I always say when you break the record, we change it up. But we were doing like 3 hour, 4 hour shows then. So I don't think the record's gonna get broken. But anyway, let me see here. Last chat 25 before I wrap this up. Girlfriend broke on me because she says the relationship is all about me. How I move forward. Well, you're dude. Dude, just go back, get some flowers and beg that bitch back. You're the woman in the relationship. Just go beg her back. Just beg her back, cry a little bit, and you'll get her. You ain't built for this shit, dog. No, don't tell him to move on because he's too weak. He can't do that, dog. He ain't built to do that shit. He built to be a woman, dog. So he ain't built for that game, dog. He ain't built for that shit. So you gotta be built for this shit. Fuck with us, peace.
Just like that, man mindset. Just like that, man mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Gotta come back again. Hey, just like that, man mindset.